What's going on, everyone? Out here today with the Arrma Typhon 6S. It's been a while since you guys have last seen a video from me. I'm up in New York and it gets pretty darn cold up here in the winter. This year wasn't so bad, but still pretty cold. So I didn't want to really get out here in that cold of a weather, and we didn't even have any snow. If we had snow, you'd have seen some videos from me, but no snow for me to have fun with. Anyway, it's back to nice weather. Sun's staying out longer. We got some more time, so back to some nice videos. I don't know if you guys remember from the last video with this car, but this is running a M2C chassis, as well as M2C front and rear braces. It's on a 20-tooth pinion with the stock electronics, except for the servo. Servo swapped out for a JX EcoBoost, and that thing is just phenomenal so far. Absolutely love it. This thing just turns on a dime, doesn't flip over too often, nice and quick, and hopefully it'll take a beating. Got a new 6S battery in there now. I ordered a Zop Power 6S. It's slightly shorter in height, and it's less milliamp hours, but that's okay because the other battery pushes the body up on this car and causes the body to rub on the back wheel. Not so great. So this battery completely solves that, and it seems to be running beautiful. It's got nice punch to it. As long as it doesn't blow up, I think it's a keeper. Oh, and there's the rollover. All looks well, except for the ground. There's still goose poop everywhere. I don't know if they stayed here throughout the winter or if these guys just didn't clean this place, because this stuff is everywhere. Anyway, this thing seems to be running awesome. I am just mashing it. I should probably check the temperatures real soon. Let's do that now. Oh, she's not even warm. That is awesome. I think maybe we will turn down the steering a little bit on this. If I'm full speed and I go full turn, it's gonna do that every time. But that servo is just awesomely fast. Love it. Really got to be careful on the turning though. Even with this buggy so low to the ground, it'll roll. If it was any one of the other cars, it would have rolled many, many, many more times. But since it is a buggy, it's pretty stable. thing is just stupid fast. I love it. Absolutely love it. Can you hear how loud that is? That's the wild turbo fan in there, kicking it up like crazy. It's on a Exotech, that really skinny fan mount. Absolutely love those things. It lets you get in there and work easier around motors, especially on the Traxxas products. Putting a fan on those motors, the way the screw is set up to set the steering mesh, it's nearly impossible if it has any sort of heat sink on it. So those things give you so much more room to work around than any other fan mount I've found. Even though, yeah, you do want the heat sink to dissipate more heat. However, I find the fan sufficient for my needs, and to me the heat sink just gets in the way. So I personally like them. Especially running the Rustler 4x4 with the Arma A scale motor in it. Oh my god, I can't speak today. That one is a real pain to get a motor mount on and then have access to that screw. And you have so little play to begin with that motor in there that you need every bit of space you can get. So it really helps with that setup. I'm going to be editing this video on a new PC today. We'll see how well that goes, or if I end up having to go back to the other one. But either way, it'll still be in 4K, 30 frames per second, 24 and a half, I believe it is. It's alright. I don't mind 4K. Pretty soon will be time for a new phone. Been looking at the Samsung foldables, but the cameras are not good enough for my purposes. Maybe I'll get a GoPro or something similar and not have to worry about the camera on the phone. However, it does make it easier, less things to carry and worry about and charge. And the video that comes out of here is pretty decent. Right now I'm filming on the Galaxy S10. It's been passable so far, nothing wrong with it. Could be better, could be worse, but I could deal with it. So I used to use a lot of the telemetry with the Traxxas cars. I still use it with some of them, mainly for the battery and the engine temperature. However, I'm getting much more used to not having telemetry. And to be honest with you, it really doesn't make that much of a difference to me. Checking a motor temperature's not that big a deal. Just put your finger on it or shoot it with the temperature gun, both I have access to. So not too bad. And you'll know when the battery's gonna die. I mean, you can time it, you can feel it. I find that the higher the S rating on the battery, the more I will feel the power drop off when the battery is winding its way down. Let's see if that motor got hot yet. She's warm, but wouldn't call it hot. All right. Probably a ton of goose poop inside this car right now, but hey, want to play, you got to pay the price. Today the price is goose poop. We should be hitting low voltage cutoff any minute now. I don't feel it draining, honestly, but I mean, time-wise, we gotta be coming close. I really do like this car. It's quickly becoming my favorite. If it can take a few dozen jumps and not break anything, this will quickly become number one. Right now the Rustler is still my favorite, and I don't know, the Slash, it could take a hell of a beating, but I just can't find a body that suits me. The Beetlebug body is the best one so far, but I mean, out of all the options, that's the only one so far that I've seen that catches my eye. I'm gonna have to start playing around with that thing a little more, test out some more bodies, look around, see what I can find, because it has potential, that car. It's just purely a visual thing for me that I can't get over. Creighton, oh, the Creighton I still gotta fix. This week I gotta get in there, see what's busted up. I don't know if it's the spur and pinion by the motor, or if it's something in the diffs. My sneaking suspicion is it's the rear or center diff, most likely the rear, but we'll see. I'm gonna open her up this week, get that fixed up. The Slash, currently, the front shocks go down, but they don't rebound fully, so might have to get some new springs on there. I already rebuilt them once, and no luck, so we'll see about that too. Everything else works. It's just the Slash and the Creighton. There is low voltage cut off. Alright folks, that has been the Arrma Typhon 6S. It is good to talk to you again, and I hope you are glad to see me back as well. We'll make some plans for next winter so we don't have to take a break, and see you soon.